In today's video, we're going to talk about an awesome valley in Southern California. Let's jump in. Are you looking to move to Southern California? Maybe you're living here already and are looking for a new area to move to. Or maybe you're just curious about what it's like to live in the Los Angeles area. Well, I love Southern California. Now, a lot of YouTube has been hating on California. Now, the reality is that every state has its good and bad parts. And Southern California is expensive, but a lot of other areas in the country have also been getting expensive. But I think you can more justify the expense of Southern California. Why? Well, the opportunities for business are incredible. 17 million people live in the 5 counties of Southern California. Though that is a lot of people, I'd like to share with you an area of Southern California with 30 mostly great cities, and many of them feel more like small Midwest cities. The people are friendly, they're so down to earth. Now I'm talking about the San Gabriel Valley, which is a big area, again with 30 mostly great cities with a total population of approximately 1.5 million people. San Gabriel Valley is in the far eastern part of LA County, and depending on the city, you can drive to downtown LA in anywhere from 20 to 40 minutes, and Orange County in less time. So it's very commutable. San Gabriel Valley is one of 8 valleys in LA County, and is where the San Gabriel Mission was founded by the Spanish in 1771, an event that would lead to the founding of the city of Los Angeles. Now, I have lived here in San Gabriel Valley for 12 years, and I want to highlight the cities in this area so you can learn about this great valley. This will especially be helpful if you're considering moving in or out of the area. Well, let's start with the top 10 best things about living in San Gabriel Valley. Number 10, the San Gabriel Mountain Range. San Gabriel Valley is close to the mountains. In fact, many cities are right next to the mountains. Cities like Glendora, Azusa, Upland, and Monrovia are partly in the foothills of these mountains. Need your nature fix? If you need a quiet mountain trail to hike, there are dozens within 15 to 30 minutes from almost anywhere. One of my favorites is the 5-mile Claremont Loop. Now, the tallest peak in the San Gabriel Mountains at over 10,000 feet and a popular summit to hike is Mount San Antonio, but you might know it by its common name called Mount Baldy. It's a beautiful drive up to Baldy Village with dozens of hiking trails, a waterfall, it snows in the winter, and you can ski or snowboard at Mount Baldy Resort. You can be in this winter wonderland in 30 minutes or less from most cities in San Gabriel Valley. And after a day in the snow and cold, it's just awesome to go back home to the warm palm trees in less than 30 minutes. I think it's amazing how you can go back and forth from winter to summer in literally minutes. You don't have to wait for months like in the Midwest or the Northeast part of the country for spring to arrive. Number 9, 45 minutes to the beautiful beaches of Southern California. I love living 40 miles from Newport Beach. Why? Because it's close, but not too close. See, Newport and other popular beach cities, they get inundated by people and tourists going to the beach. I would not want to live in the midst of that craziness, but I love living close enough to an incredible variety of beautiful beaches that can be enjoyed year-round. Personally, I love surfing at San Onofre State Beach. I love running at San Clemente and taking my dog to the Huntington Beach Dog Beach. Walking in Laguna Beach or biking Newport and Balboa beaches with lunch at Ruby's on the Balboa Pier. Now, I grew up in a snowy climate, so I often pinch myself when I spend time at these beaches in the winter, and I love calling my friends in Canada from these beaches in the winter. I know, I mean. Number 8, traffic. Yeah, you heard me right. I said traffic is a good reason to live in the San Gabriel Valley. Yes, the freeways can get congested, but here's the good thing. You have a lot of freeway options to choose from. There are places in SoCal where you don't get as many options. But if one freeway here is jammed, you can check traffic on sigalert.com and choose the less congested freeway. You see, running east to west, you have the 210, the 10, and the 60 freeways. Running north to south, you've got the 110, the 605, the 57, and the 71 freeways. But here's another traffic positive note. The San Gabriel Valley has, in my opinion, awesome surface streets and traffic lights. It's so much easier to get around compared to the city of Los Angeles or down in Orange County. You see, Orange County has massive surface streets with massive intersections that take forever to get through. I'm telling you, you could crochet a toque while waiting at intersections in Orange County. Number 7, the people. The people in the San Gabriel Valley are a lot like average Americans across the country. They're not fake, pretentious, or as extremely left-leaning politically as you might think they are in Southern California. They are down to earth, hard-working, all-around nice people. Like anywhere, there are sketchy neighborhoods that have higher crime, but it's easy to find great neighborhoods with friendly people. There are some communities that are known to have more of a particular race and culture representation, but in most areas, you'll see a melting pot of cultures living as neighbors, and that, in my opinion, is awesome. You see African, Asian, white, Latino, Canadians, Egyptians, you name it, they're here. Number 6, population. We have 30 cities. All medium to small sized cities. If you don't drive on the freeway, you'd think you're in a medium to small sized Midwest city. The two most populated cities are Pasadena with 139,000 people and Pomona with 152,000 people. But many of the cities are nicely sized, like Monrovia with 38,000, and Azusa, 50,000, San Dimas with 35,000, Diamond Bar, 55,000. See, 30 medium to small sized cities to choose from. Number 5, unincorporated communities. These communities are not governed by a municipal government, as in they don't have a mayor or city council or municipal laws. This can be a good or bad thing, but in my opinion, unincorporated Los Angeles County is so much better than living in municipal city limits. Again, that's just my opinion based on my experience living in both. See, Altadena, Avocado Heights, Mayflower Village, and Valinda are examples of areas that are unincorporated in the San Gabriel Valley. And then there are many areas within named cities that are unincorporated. For example, unincorporated Azusa and unincorporated Covina. So let me know in the comments if you live in Southern California and San Gabriel Valley, if you prefer living in a city proper or in the unincorporated communities. Number 4, healthcare. There are awesome hospitals in this area. City of Hope is one of the nation's best cancer hospitals. And then there's Queen of the Valley, Foothill Press, Pomona Valley Regional, Intercommunity Hospital, Huntington Memorial, Kaiser Permanente, and more. You will not be far from great healthcare options anywhere in the San Gabriel Valley. Number 3, education. Community colleges like Pasadena City College, East Los Angeles College, Citrus College, and Mount San Antonio College. These are awesome higher education institutions, each with like 20 to 35,000 students offering endless educational opportunities with very low tuition. There are universities like Cal Poly Pomona, Caltech, Azusa Pacific University, University of Laverne, and many more. Number 2, bugs. Compared to the rest of the country, there are no bugs here. Now, I used to live in a place with clouds of mosquitoes, tons of biting black flies, and horse flies that would take chunks out of your skin. We don't have chiggers, which means you can walk barefoot on your grass. We don't have ticks, so I never worry about my dog being outside. We do have spiders, but They're mostly not that big like in other states. We do have a lot of black widows, especially in the summer, but they mostly build their webs on warm summer nights. Now, they're typically easy to avoid because they're in shady places during the day, but you do want to avoid them. I've been to Oklahoma, where the cicadas and other bugs are so loud that you can't hear yourself think. We don't have that here. The bugs are far and few between and respectfully keep their noise down. We do get June bugs for a month or two. They are comic relief bugs. They're a ½ inch to a full inch in length and fly around like they are drunk, and they smack into things and people. They like to cling to your screen, but they are harmless. They don't bite, they don't sting. We also get what are called crane bugs. My kids call them mosquito eaters. They are harmless as well, but they are my personal favorite because for some reason, my kids freak out when they see them in the house, and I like to hold them in my hands and chase my kids around with them while they scream. It's great fun that every dad must enjoy. Now, before we get to number 1, I want to thank you for watching. Do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. All right, here we go. Number 1 is weather. This area has the best weather in the country. There are 2 seasons here, warm summer and warmer summer. There is no defined fall, winter, or spring, in my opinion. Some may argue against that, but those are people who have lived in California all their lives and have no clue about what a real fall, winter, and spring consists of. But most of the time, what's nice about the summer is that it cools off at night. It could be 90 degrees during the day, but it goes down to the 60s at night. We can have hot, humid days and warm nights, but that only lasts for a week or 2 and happens maybe once or twice a year. And if it gets too hot for you, guess what? Relief is only a 30 to 60-minute drive to the beach or the mountains, and you'll get cooler weather. Now, I love winter in SoCal. I grew up in a climate with very cold and snowy winters, and winter here means a high of 60 to 75 degrees during the day and 40 to 50s for lows at night. It's really tough to take, I'm telling you. Climate diversity is why Southern California will always be an awesome destination to move to. See, in the winter, you can literally ski in the morning and then surf in the afternoon. So there you have it. The 10 best things about living in this special slice of Southern California heaven called the San Gabriel Valley. So let me know in the comments if you would add anything to this list. Thank you so much for watching. Now, go do something so nice for someone that it causes them to smile and say, wow, thank you. I will see you in the next video.